Hello everyone, I'm back. The rain started to ease off a tiny bit now, so I decided to do my short game video. Now, again, the conditions are not ideal. In fact, they're very, very wet now. Still it's gone from torrential rain to a steady downpour. Hopefully you're hearing my voice. I can smell the manure that's been put into the grass, that's nice. So basically I'm going to teach on this hole. I'm just going to stay on the fourth hole. I'm not going to move about much. The fourth green. I'm going to tell you all the different shots you can play with all the different types of wedges. I've got 4 wedges, 52, 56, 58, 60. I'm going to try and teach you all the different shots that you might find yourself around the green. Hopefully, we'll not duff any. Hopefully it'll all be good, but as I say, I'm a 10 handicapper, so don't expect too much from me. But like I say, Phil Mickelson's my hero, and yeah, let's see what shots I can show you. Now obviously, because of the weather conditions and everything, I am not going to attempt to wear a glove. Oh, there we go. Now in this situation, I've got 3 different types of balls and 3 different shots you can use. We've got the Volvic yellow, the yellow Shrixon, and the green Callaway Super Soft. Basically this is just your basic chip that you're normally faced with. It's how to play a basic chip just off the green. There is different options. There's 3 options that I usually go for. It's just too far away to use a putter. That could be another option. If you're right just at the front there of the green, that could be an option for you. But in this situation, I just hope I'm on camera here. In this situation, we have got 3 clubs. The 56, it's a 6 iron. The 56, the 8 iron bump and run, and the hybrid that I showed you in the last video, but we'll do it again. It's a very, very good club if you're trying to use any sort of iron chipping on the green. So basically, the one I would choose in this situation, because I'm a decent wedge player, I would go for 56. If you are sort of a player who's sort of 10 to 20 handicapper, you'd probably go for the 8. If, however, you're not so confident with either one, you're frightened of blading it or fatting it, you probably won't lift the 8, but if you're frightened of blading it, go for the hybrid. Here we go. I'll start off with what I would do. Hopefully you're hearing my voice here. I'll use the Volvic yellow for what I would do. Right, this is your basic chip. I've learned the technique that Phil Mickelson's taught us, where basically you get the ball slightly behind your stance, narrow your stance up, as such. You close the face, you angle the club face towards the front leg. The weight goes onto the front leg. I'll just go over here so you can definitely see me. The weight goes onto the front leg. It's then a case of cocking the wrist early and then following through. And that was rubbish for the video, but you get the general idea. The second one is the bump and run, which again this is more difficult for me because I don't usually play this shot. But what you do, bottom of the grip, and it's like a putting stroke. Again, it's very much like the hybrid, it's a putting stroke. And you're just running it up there. That's all you're doing. Little bump and run. Okay, it's past the hole. But that's the technique basically. I haven't duffed it, I've just hit it too hard. and then the hybrid, which again is the safest out of all of them if you're trying to fatten it or blading it. Exactly the same, putting stroke, follow through, nice and easy, just like a pudding stroke. And that's the best one out of the lot. There you go. There's 3 shots to play for your basic chip. If you're frightened of your wedge, don't go for the 56, you can go for the 8 and the hybrid. And as I'm a 10 handicapper, I'm not scared to use the hybrid. 6 foot away from the flag. Okay. So, make sure to record it actually. I don't trust these things. Yeah. Basically, what do you do in this situation? Well, I've just chucked a few balls in the bunker. And I will show you what happens in this situation. I mean, to be honest, the sand's very, very wet. I'll be very surprised if I actually hit this well, if I don't duff it. But basically, in this situation, the amateur golfer that I know of, the high handicappers, who won't listen to me. There's some I know who just won't listen to me. But basically, they hold the club and they hit it like a normal shot, and they hit the ball rather than the sand. You don't do that in this situation. In this situation, you hit the sand rather than the ball, just under the ball, just before the ball. I open my stance up, open the grip, sorry, gentle grip, open stance, open the grip, and I'm basically just having a nice, easy, gentle swing. And basically, the harder I want to hit it, the control of the swing. So here we go. Let's see if I can actually get this out. There we go. Not perfect, but 8 foot away from the pin. I'll show you again. Very simple, very, very simple technique. Open the stance, ball slightly forward, open the face, nice gentle grip, and I've way overhit that into the other bunker, but it's exactly the same thing. I hit it well, just this sounds very inconsistent, unfortunately. Good drill for this is basically, I'll show you one more time. Open face, open grip, dead simple, very easy, nice relaxed swing. And again, I've hit it too well, it's gone to the back of the green. In fact, it might have gone in the bunker. But that doesn't matter, it's the technique that matters. I hit all 3 pretty well. The tip I was given from the pro was, if you get into a bunker, is get into your stance and draw a line just in front, just to the front of the middle of your, past the middle of your stance. So there's the middle, that's the front. Draw a line. And all we're doing is trying to hit that line. So just before that line, like that. So the end of your divot, I'm drawing the line here, to the end of your divot is where you finish. That's the perfect bunker shot. The end of that divot should finish there. I mean, that's not perfect, that's gone out a bit further forward, but that's the drill for it basically. So that's how to play out of a bunker with a lip. Okay, final one now is the flop shot over the bunker, because it's getting torrential now. So I'll get me 60 degree and I'll show you how to hit it over the bunker. Most people are frightened of this shot, but if you learn the technique for it, it's pretty easy enough. Just to get it, make sure this is recording. Yeah, pretty easy just to get it over. Again, it's like the bunker technique, and there's a lip. There's a full of sand from the bunker. Basically, open stance, open grip, nice relaxed grip, and through. It's exactly the same technique, except this time it's on grass. So here we go, open stance, open grip, sorry, loose grip. Ball slightly past the middle of your stance. That one's just gone over and it's going to run down. It'll be nice, that'll be about 6 foot away from the pin. I've been lucky there. So next shot, just a little bit more jump, relaxed swing, open the stance up, open the face up, and just go through the ball. That's better. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And again, this requires, the technique is simple, but the actual delivery of it, you've got to put in the practice to get your yardages spot on, to get the feel. It's all muscle memory, this. The technique's simple, the theory's simple, but the actual practice is hours and hours just working at it. Unfortunately, there's no simple solution for this. That's all it is. It's just practice, 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 and eventually you get a feel of the shot. So for me now, I've got a certain feel that I know instantly what sort of power I've got to put into the shot, but it's just through pure practice. The technique's simple, I can teach you the technique, but I can't teach you to practice and practice and practice and learn the feel of the shot, muscle memory. We'll do one more. Open the stance, slightly to the front, nice easy grip. Across the ball, over again, that's going to kick on, that'll be perfect. So that's the technique if you've got a bunker, a deep bunker in front of you, you're frightened to overhit it, the flop shot, this is what I call it, the flop shot, that's how you do it. I'll do it again for you, simple. Number 1, open your stance. Number 2, open your grip. Number 3, just slightly front of your stance, just the middle of your stance, put the ball slightly in front. And the 4th one is nice easy grip. You don't have to over grip it. I see some amateurs who get in the bunker and they go, oh, right, and then hack it like that. They chop at it because they've gripped it so hard, they're so tense to be in the bunker and frightened of getting out the position they're in, and they've just gone, or they've bladed it, or they've gone and they've just gone, and they're so frightened of the shot they just go. No, make sure you follow through with the shot all the way through. Early on with the result, doesn't matter if it goes in the bunker, doesn't matter if you overhit it, as long as at the finish you get the technique right and you're hitting the ball fine. That's all that matters. Then go to the short game area of your range or your golf club, get behind a bunker, practice bunker, put yourself in different yardages and just work on the feel. That's all it is, you've got to work on the feel. I can't explain to you how many hours of practice I've had to put in to master that flop shot. It's not an easy shot to master, but if you get yourself in a situation here on the golf course for the short game, you've now got all the shots equipped to deal with anything when you're around the green. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Sorry the video hasn't been great, it's been raining and everything, I've been trying to get through quickly. But yeah, thanks very much for subscribing. I'll post it up on YouTube. Remember to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon, okay? See you later. Bye.